Have you ever thought about that glass of milk you pour yourself every morning, or add to your tea or coffee, and truly wondered if it's still serving your body well? Especially now that we've gathered so much wisdom and experience over the years for decades. We've been told milk is the cornerstone of a healthy diet, especially for strong bones. It's been ingrained in us since childhood, a comforting and seemingly innocent part of our daily routine. But what if I told you that some of the very milks we've been relying on might actually be doing more harm than good as we age? It's a hard truth to hear, especially when we've trusted these products for so long. But the reality is, our bodies change, and what nourished us in our youth can sometimes become a silent saboteur in our golden years, contributing to everything from unexplained aches and pains to digestive discomfort and even bone fragility. It can feel disheartening to think that something so familiar could be working against us, undermining our efforts to stay vibrant and energetic. But don't worry. Understanding this is the first step towards feeling better than ever. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 types of milk that might be silently holding you back from feeling your best. And more importantly, we'll shine a light on 3 wonderful, healthful alternatives that can truly support your well-being, helping you feel lighter, more energized, and stronger. Stick with me until the very end, because I've got a surprising truth that might just change the way you think about your daily glass of milk. Let's dive right into the first type of milk that many of us grew up with and still consume regularly, often without a second thought, believing it's beneficial. I'm talking about conventional skim or low-fat cow's milk. For years, we were advised to switch to these versions to cut down on fat, especially saturated fat, based on dietary guidelines that have since evolved significantly. The thinking was, less fat equals healthier, particularly for our hearts. But for seniors, this advice often misses the mark and can actually lead to several unexpected health downsides. Think about it when the fat is removed from milk. What's left often? It's a thinner, blander liquid that manufacturers then try to make more palatable by adding sugars or other additives, which means you might be drinking more hidden sugars than you realize. Beyond that, the fat in whole milk isn't just empty calories. It's crucial for our bodies to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are vital for bone health, immune function, and even cognitive sharpness. When you remove the fat, you drastically reduce your ability to absorb these essential nutrients from the milk itself. So, you might be drinking fortified milk, but if your body can't absorb the vitamins effectively, what's the point? Beyond the nutrient absorption issue, many people, especially as they get older, develop some degree of lactose intolerance. Lactose is the natural sugar found in milk, and as we age, our bodies often produce less of the enzyme lactase, which is needed to break it down. Drinking conventional skim or low-fat milk, even though it's low in fat, can still trigger uncomfortable digestive symptoms like bloating, gas, stomach cramps, and even diarrhea. Imagine starting your day with a glass of milk, only to feel sluggish and uncomfortable a short while later. Not realizing your seemingly healthy choice is the culprit. This discomfort can significantly impact your daily activities and overall quality of life. Furthermore, conventional dairy often comes from cows treated with antibiotics and hormones, which can then find their way into the milk we drink. While the scientific community continues to debate the exact long-term impacts of these substances on human health, many people find that reducing their exposure to such additives helps them feel better overall, reducing inflammation and supporting a more balanced system. The processing of milk, especially ultrapasteurization, can also alter its proteins and enzymes, making it harder for our bodies to digest and utilize its nutrients, sometimes even contributing to allergic reactions or sensitivities that manifest as skin issues or respiratory problems. It's a cascade effect that starts with what seems like an innocent choice, but can ripple through our well-being. Now, you might be thinking, if not conventional skim milk, then what? Let me introduce you to the first truly healthy milk alternative that can make a remarkable difference: unsweetened almond milk. But not just any almond milk. Look for unsweetened varieties with a minimal ingredient list, ideally just almonds and water, perhaps a pinch of sea salt, and added calcium and vitamin D if you're looking for those bone-building benefits. Why unsweetened almond milk? First, It's naturally low in calories and carbohydrates, which is great for managing blood sugar levels. A common concern for many seniors, it's also naturally lactose-free, which means it bypasses all those potential digestive woes associated with lactose intolerance. You can enjoy your cereal, your coffee, or your smoothies without that gnawing worry of bloating or discomfort afterwards. Almonds themselves are packed with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage, which is fantastic for skin health, eye health, and even supporting a healthy brain. They also contain magnesium, a mineral crucial for muscle function, nerve health, and even regulating blood pressure, areas where many seniors can benefit from extra support. Think about the energy you could reclaim by avoiding daily digestive distress and instead fueling your body with something that supports cellular health. Making the switch to unsweetened almond milk means choosing a light, versatile beverage that can easily replace conventional dairy in most recipes, from baking to savory dishes, without overpowering the flavors. It's a simple change, but its impact on your digestive comfort and nutrient intake can be surprisingly significant, leaving you feeling lighter and more energetic throughout the day. And speaking of energy, let's consider another milk that might be secretly draining yours. Moving on from conventional skim milk, let's talk about another common culprit that might surprise you, and that's highly processed. Flavored milks, especially those marketed towards adults as a treat or an energy boost. I'm thinking of things like sweetened chocolate milk, strawberry milk, or even some of those coffee-flavored milk drinks that come in cartons. While they might taste delicious and bring back nostalgic memories, these milks are essentially sugar bombs in disguise. One single serving can contain as much added sugar as a can of soda, sometimes even more. For older adults, excessive sugar intake is a serious concern. It doesn't just contribute to weight gain, which puts extra strain on joints and the cardiovascular system. It also leads to rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar. These fluctuations can leave you feeling sluggish, irritable, and unfocused, not to mention increasing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Imagine feeling energetic in the morning, only to hit an afternoon slump that you can't quite explain. Often, it's the hidden sugars in seemingly innocent beverages that are to blame, beyond the immediate energy drain. Chronic high sugar intake fuels inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation is a silent enemy for seniors, contributing to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. It weakens your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness, and it can exacerbate existing health issues, slowing down recovery and making everyday activities feel more challenging. These flavored milks also typically use the same highly processed, low-quality dairy as conventional skim milk, meaning you're getting all the downsides we just discussed, plus a massive dose of unnecessary sugar and artificial flavors and colors. It's a double whammy for your health, offering very little nutritional value beyond the empty calories and a fleeting moment of sweetness. Instead of fortifying your bones or providing sustainable energy, they're actively working against your long-term health goals, undermining your vitality and increasing your risk of preventable diseases. It's a habit that's easy to fall into, especially when these drinks are so readily available and widely advertised. But breaking free from them can make a world of difference to your energy levels, your mental clarity, and your overall well-being. So, if sugary, flavored milks are out, what's a delicious and genuinely healthy alternative that can still satisfy a craving for something a bit richer or creamier? My next recommendation is unsweetened oat milk. This has become incredibly popular recently, and for good reason. Unsweetened oat milk offers a creamy texture that many people find very satisfying, making it a fantastic substitute in coffee, tea, smoothies, or even for making creamy soups and sauces. But beyond its pleasing texture, oat milk brings some unique health benefits to the table, especially for seniors. One of its standout features is its soluble fiber content, specifically beta-glucans. This type of fiber is excellent for digestive health, helping to promote regularity and prevent constipation, which can be a common concern as we age. Imagine a day without digestive discomfort, where everything feels smooth and easy. Beta-glucans also have the incredible ability to help lower cholesterol levels by binding to cholesterol in the digestive tract and carrying it out of the body. This is a huge benefit for heart health, an area where we all need to pay extra attention as we get older. Furthermore, the fiber in oat milk helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing those sharp spikes and crashes that lead to fatigue and irritability. It provides a more sustained release of energy, keeping you feeling fuller and more balanced throughout the day. When you choose unsweetened oat milk, you're getting all these benefits without the added sugars or artificial ingredients found in processed flavored milks. It's naturally dairy-free and often fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making it a good choice for bone health if you're avoiding dairy. Look for brands that are unsweetened and made with simple ingredients, ideally oats and water. It's a wonderful way to enjoy a rich, satisfying beverage that actually supports your digestive system, your heart, and your energy levels, rather than working against them. This simple swap can truly uplift your daily routine, providing a nourishing foundation for a vibrant life. Now, let's turn our attention to the third type of milk that might be doing you more harm than good. And this one often flies under the radar because it's frequently seen as a healthier choice, certain highly processed plant-based milks that are loaded with additives. I'm talking about some varieties of soy milk, rice milk, or even some almond and oat milks that come with a long list of ingredients you can barely pronounce. While the core ingredients of these plant milks can be healthy, many commercial versions are far from natural. Manufacturers often add thickeners, emulsifiers, and stabilizers like carrageenan, gellan gum, xanthan gum, or sunflower lecithin to give them a creamier texture and prevent separation. While these additives are generally recognized as safe in small quantities, for some individuals, especially those with sensitive digestive systems or underlying inflammatory conditions, they can trigger gastrointestinal distress. Think about recurring bloating, gas, or even stomach cramps after consuming these seemingly innocent beverages. It's often these hidden ingredients causing the trouble, leading to an uncomfortable feeling that can linger throughout your day. Beyond digestive issues, some studies suggest that certain additives, like carrageenan, might contribute to inflammation in the gut, which can have wider implications for overall health, particularly in older adults where chronic low-grade inflammation is already a concern for conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. These processed plant milks also frequently contain added sugars, even if they aren't overtly labeled as flavored. Many original or plain versions can still contain surprising amounts of added sugars to improve taste and mask the sometimes bland flavor of the base ingredient. Again, this goes back to the issue of blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and increased inflammation we discussed earlier. You might be choosing a plant-based milk thinking you're doing something good for your body, but unknowingly consuming a cocktail of additives and sugars that contradict your health goals. It's a tricky area because the marketing often focuses on the plant-based aspect, distracting from the less desirable components within. Reading ingredient labels becomes incredibly important here to truly understand what you're putting into your body. So, what's the solution if you want a plant-based milk that's free from unnecessary additives and sugars, yet still packed with nutrients? My third healthy milk recommendation is unsweetened organic soy milk. But with a crucial caveat, make sure it's organic and unsweetened. Why organic? Because conventional soy is often genetically modified and heavily sprayed with pesticides. Choosing organic ensures you're avoiding these unwanted chemicals. Unsweetened is vital to avoid all the added sugars. Now, why soy milk? Especially given some of the past controversies organic. Unsweetened soy milk made from whole soybeans is a fantastic source of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies can't produce on their own. This is a huge benefit for seniors, as maintaining muscle mass is critical for strength, mobility, and preventing falls. Imagine feeling stronger and more capable in your daily activities. Adequate protein intake plays a huge role in that. It's also rich in isoflavones, plant compounds that have been studied for their potential benefits in supporting bone health, cardiovascular health, and even providing some relief from menopausal symptoms. Unlike processed plant milks with questionable additives, good quality organic soy milk usually has a very simple ingredient list: organic soybeans and water, perhaps with added calcium and vitamin D for bone health. It's a naturally creamy and versatile option that can be used in almost anything, from savory dishes to sweet treats. without a hidden sugar burden or inflammatory additives. It offers a robust, nutritional profile, supporting muscle maintenance, bone density, and heart health, all crucial aspects of healthy aging. Choosing this option is about being mindful of the quality of your food, understanding that not all plant-based options are created equal, and prioritizing clean, wholesome ingredients that genuinely nourish your body. This milk, when chosen carefully, can be a powerful ally in your quest for vitality. So, we've walked through 3 types of milk that might be silently undermining your well-being. The highly processed skim and low-fat milks that lack absorbable nutrients and often cause digestive upset. The sugar-laden flavored milks that fuel inflammation and blood sugar chaos. And the additive-filled plant milks that can irritate your gut and still contain hidden sugars. But we haven't just identified the problems. We've also discovered some truly nourishing alternatives. The simple, gut-friendly, unsweetened almond milk for digestive comfort and essential nutrients. The creamy, heart-healthy unsweetened oat milk with its fantastic fiber for cholesterol and regularity. And the protein-packed, bone-supporting organic unsweetened soy milk for maintaining muscle mass and overall strength. It might seem like a small change, just altering what you pour into your cup. But as you've seen, the impact on your energy, your digestion, your bone health, and even your mood can be truly profound. Remember, the goal isn't to create drastic restrictions or make life complicated, but to empower you with knowledge so you can make informed choices that truly support your body as it ages. Small, consistent changes, like swapping out a problematic milk for a healthier alternative, accumulate over time to create a significant positive shift in your health and happiness. You deserve to feel vibrant, energized, and comfortable in your own skin every single day. And making conscious decisions about what you consume is a powerful step towards achieving that. Don't let old habits dictate your future well-being. Embrace this new information. Experiment with these healthier milk options, and pay attention to how your body responds. You might be surprised at how quickly you start to feel the benefits. Less bloating, more sustained energy, and an overall sense of lightness. Your body is incredibly resilient, and it responds beautifully to being nourished with the right foods. I truly hope this conversation has given you some valuable insights and practical steps to take. What are your thoughts on these different milks? Have you already made some of these switches? And if so, what differences have you noticed in your own health? I'd love to hear your experiences and tips in the comments below. Your stories can truly inspire and help others in our wonderful community. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel too, so you don't miss out on more practical advice and empowering content designed to help you live your absolute best life at every age. Thank you for joining me today on this journey to better health. Keep thriving, keep exploring, and keep nourishing that incredible body of yours. Live your best life at every age,